Peace. What's up, everybody?
So let's talk about new car update.
They're making good progress on the new car. We are leaving for PRI Wednesday. When we leave PRI, we're going to pick up the Camaro. As you know, we had it dropped off at Dykes and Strippers Wiring. Cool name, huh?
Dykes and Strippers.
He'll be done with it. We're going to pick it up the Sunday after PRI. And then we're going to leave from there, and we're going down to check out the new car, get fitted, get the seats set where I want it, shifter, steering wheel, all that. I think they're actually having an open house on December 18th, and me and several others, I think Justin Swanstrom and a few others will be there. Now I want to actually show up, bring some t-shirts and set up a little table there and probably sell t-shirts, and they're going to cater in food and show off the cars and all this, so we'll have a good video of that here in about 2 weeks, week and a half.
Week and a half. I'll probably release it day after we're done with the open house.
We're going to be really busy when we leave PRI. We're going to stop at Proline, yank the motor out of the black Camaro, leave it there while we go on to Florida, have the motor freshened, and then while we're in Florida, Cameron and them are going to put I got new carbon fiber doors for the car because mine are falling apart, so they're going to put new doors on it and side windows. Then we'll stop and grab the motor on the way back, bring it home, get back before Christmas, and stick a fresh motor, tranny, everything in it, get ready for America's Top 20.
Speaking of PRI, where are you going to be at PRI? In case anybody's going to be there that's watching this.
Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30 we'll be in Hart's Turbo booth. Friday, I think Bryden Quick Performance has got me scheduled from 10 to 11, which I'm going to try to change that because that's too early in the morning. And then after that, from like 11 to noon, I think we're going to be at Amsoil's booth. And we're going to be at several others, but none of them are mandatory. We're going to go hang out at Jezel. We're going to go hang out at Hamilton Ford Racing. It's one of our new sponsors we picked up. And you're liable to see us anywhere. We're going to make our rounds and go visit a lot of sponsors and maybe pick up a couple new ones.
So if you're there, damn sure stop Jerry and talk to him and make him smile. Maybe make him take a picture, get an autograph. We'll make sure that he has Sharpies
with me.
So back to the new car. The name of the new car.
Yeah, apparently there's 696 more cars that are called Bad Attitude or trucks or pull trucks or
Monster trucks.
There's one little Karen that lives in Wichita, Kansas. I guess his family's pretty upset about us calling it Bad Attitude. But we checked trademarks and he don't have that name trademarked, so there's really nothing wrong with what we're doing. I thought about not using that name, but they've been pricks about it, so I'm gonna roll with it. I hope it pisses them off.
So in case you want to know what's going on, so there's, like you said, there's somebody in Wichita that has a 70 Chevelle that they call it Bad Attitudes, Bad Attitude Racing, blah 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 blah. But obviously someone didn't watch the whole video when we talked about the name of the car and why you wanted to name the car. The reason why the car is being named Bad Attitude is because it's actually being named Monza's Bad Attitude for his bad attitude that people say that he has. Well, they didn't I guess watch the video and understand that. They just seen Bad Attitude, and so automatically they got their ass hurt and butt hurt over it, and so it's, maybe you've seen it on the internet,
Well,
maybe
what
you
you got to understand is this car, they posted newspaper articles of it, and they're so old they were in black and white. They wasn't even colored photographs. Okay, so this thing's a 30-year-old relic, and they call it the world's fastest Chevelle. Okay, this thing's been like 697 at 207 mile an hour. Obviously, they don't realize it is not the world's fastest Chevelle. I mean, I'm going to go 207 mile an hour, all right, but I'm going to do it in the 8th mile. So, anyway, I'm not changing the name. I like it.
Well,
You know, the car don't even have to have a name. I can, on my t-shirts, I can put Team Monza with a picture of the Chevelle and be fine. And I would have been fine with that, but now I'm going to run it up their ass.
well, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not even in the same category. I mean, that car's a what do they call it?
It's a nitromethane
pro mod.
Pro mod. I mean, come on.
I mean, you ever going to see it at No Prep Kings?
You know, and here's the deal. The guy that owns the car, he don't care. But, I mean, he's made a couple of smart ass remarks and this here and there, but I am friends with that guy on Facebook. I don't know him, but instead of sending me a message and talking to me like a man or having me call him or something, he wants to have his girlfriend or his kids or whoever run around bashing me. Dude, send me a message with your phone number. I picked up the phone and called you.
Well, matter of fact, you did send him a couple messages.
I did, and I never got a response. All I got, I see on Facebook where he says, I don't give a shit what you call the car. Call it bad attitude. I don't care. But, I don't know. I mean, I definitely had no clue he had a Chevelle named Bad Attitude. And if I did, I probably wouldn't have picked that name. And if they'd have been cordial about it in the way they approached me, I'd have probably just backed off of it. And I mean, there's thousands of cool names out there. We could have come up with something else, but at this point, my bad attitude's gonna come out.
It's kind of fitting, right?
And that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean,
anyway.
they got all pissy about it and talking about naming the same car, you know, basically the same car. And it's like telling them, it's like, listen, it's Monza's bad attitude, not Karen's bad attitude, you know. And so I don't get why they were all upset about it, but it is what it is. And like I said, you did reach out. You did try to reach out to him with no response. So, hey, it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, no, that's all water under the bridge at this point. All I care about is getting the car done and getting it tested and being ready for No Prep Kings and kicking some ass this year. So that is definitely going to happen. For anybody wanting any of the old Camaro stuff, starting tonight or tomorrow, we're going to run another sale up for Christmas. It'll be 30% off of anything on the website. Here's where to go. And I'm just going to suggest if you want the stuff by Christmas, I'd get it ordered within the next week, because my old lady, she does all that by herself. She's been overwhelmed the last couple of weeks with the Black Friday sale we did. She's going to get real pissed when I walk back in the house here and tell her I just did another one. But we're going to leave town and she's going to get stuck here mailing stuff.
Make sure I'm gone for you, tell her.
I'm going to get shitty text messages while we're gone.
I'll just make sure I'm out of here before you tell her that we did this.
But, I'm just trying to gather up winter money. When we ain't filming, there ain't no paychecks coming in, so.
That and you spent all the money for those shirts at No Prep Kings. These are what's left over, and so
Yeah,
might as well get rid of them.
I got a lot of money tied up in that inventory. I just soon get my money back, and then we'll start fresh next year with some Chevelle shirts and some Camaro shirts.
Well, tell us about your hunting adventures. How did that work out for you?
Hunting sucked. The spot I ended up with, because I didn't lease my normal spot, there was more hogs than deer in there. I think I've hunted 2.5 days. Be the first time in years I ain't killed a deer, let's just say that. But I don't care.
That's more time you thought you was going to have.
Yeah. We were supposed to not get any time off. Ended up getting all the rifle season off, but at that point I'd already screwed myself and not leased my normal hunting spot, didn't have my feeders full. I went out there and looked around and it was just looked pretty pathetic. Wasn't enough to even get me excited. So I turned around and come home. Kai Kelly and Lizzie kicked my ass this deer season.
Wouldn't take much.
Yeah, well, that'd be the first time that's ever happened. Hunting anyway. They'll kick my ass in No Prep King, but they can't kick my ass hunting.
So what else is new?
We got tons of new shit there for the car. It's all boxed up. 90% of that car is sitting in his shop. Motor, transmission, converter, all that is there already. Turbos. This is pretty much all the little pieces that we need to finish it. I've been messing with this the last couple nights, trying to get all the nitrous done on it. Just while the black car wasn't here and I didn't have nothing to worry about. See, I got a little wiring mess going on, but we're getting pretty close. The kit's on it. It's about a third wired. Most of the wiring's got to be done inside, so I got to pull all the seats and interior, carpet, all that shit out. I've been fighting a headache for about a week, so I ain't been messing with it too much.
Take some Midol, that'll fix it.
Yeah, I took some. Well, what's next?
I think we're about caught up. And we're going to be doing some videos at PRI, and we'll release some videos, and we'll be doing some videos while we're out on the road for sure. Like when we pick up the car at Dykes and Strippers.
I am looking and trying to find a 70 Chevelle roller, because I want to build me a street car that's going to look like the No Prep King car. And I have a nice, really nice pump gas 468 and a 4-speed and this and that to put in one. So I've been looking pretty hard the last couple weeks, and people, you have lost your minds what you're trying to get out of a rust bucket. I don't know if anybody's looked lately, but anything you try to buy is through the roof. So we got one we're going to look at while we're in Florida. But that's going to be one of our YouTube series coming up. I will get a 70 Chevelle roller, and we're going to build it. Add that to the stable.
So if anybody knows where there's a 70 Chevelle roller laying around worth the money, definitely reach out to us.
We're not looking for no SS or, you know, I can
have to be a number matching car, none of that horse shit.
Yeah, I want a roller, and preferably it was a 4-speed car to begin with, so I don't have to jack with putting clutch pedals in it. But if I have to, I will. Other than that, I need another project like I need another hole in my head. Hell, I can't get the Trans Am done. But I don't know.
Well, with the thousands of viewers, someone's got to know where there's one laying at that we can get bought.
Yeah, because I want to make it Cortez silver and black, just like we're going to do the new car. And I want an old school cruiser. Hell, I may be putting that little regular cab short bed pickup I got up for sale was twin turbo.
And I'll even throw this out there. Anybody that can put us in contact with someone that has one for sale and we end up buying it, we'll even throw some free merch your way.
Yeah. So, other than that, same old shit. About Wednesday, we're going to go on a 2-week thrash running all over the United States and get back just in time for Christmas. So, stay tuned. We got a laptop we're taking with us. John's going to edit some videos while we're on the road, and we'll be posting them while we're on the road.